Avengers Infinity War finally sees release this month. If you've been following the MCU for the past 10 years, then you are no doubt highly anticipating the film's release. In it, we see Thanos finally make his move and attempt to attain the Infinity Stones so that he can annihilate half of the universe and bring balance to the galaxy. Arguably cinema's most ambitious film, the movie sees all characters from the MCU teaming up to take down this threat, and it's a blast from start to finish. As has become a staple of the MCU, there is a post-credits scene that teases the next film, and throughout this video I will be discussing its significance in comics and what it could lead to in the future. Obviously this video will contain heavy spoilers, and I highly recommend avoiding it until you have seen the film. With that out the way, let's dive into my Avengers Infinity War ending explained. Throughout Avengers Infinity War, Thanos is on a quest to obtain the Infinity Stones. Combined, these magical orbs would make the possessor the most powerful being in the universe and give them access to unlimited power. Thanos wants the stones in order to bring balance to the galaxy. Realizing that resources are finite, he knows that overpopulation will cause life to hit a critical mass and implode upon itself, something known as the bubble effect. Theoretically, the bubble effect maintains that once things reach a certain level of decadence, they are cursed to pop, similar to a bubble, due to greed and the necessities of life. Thanos merely wants to stop this from happening by keeping the population under control. Whilst understandable, the genocide that he plans is of course unforgivable, and this is what drives the main conflict of the film. Upon achieving his goal, Thanos states that he would finally be able to rest and watch the sun go down. In the film's final battle, Thanos manages to obtain all 6 Infinity Stones and therefore has complete control over the galaxy. Snapping his fingers, he wipes out half of life across the entire universe. This kills a lot of our heroes such as Spider-Man, Drax, Falcon, Black Panther, Star-Lord and many more. After this task is complete, we see that the Infinity Gauntlet shatters and breaks. This is due to the fact that Thanos has finally achieved his goal, so there is no longer a need to keep it in possession. Thanos then dissipates to another planet where he sits and watches the sun go down, finally achieving his goal. What this means for the MCU going forward is uncertain, but you can bet that the remaining heroes won't take it lying down. In the only post-credits sequence for the film, we see Nick Fury discussing Hawkeye, and then watching as the world's population is ravished by Thanos' victory. In his last move, he sends a distress signal to Captain Marvel and utters before vanishing. But who is Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel is the alter ego of Carol Danvers, who initially possessed superhuman strength, endurance, stamina, flight, and physical durability. She has a limited precognitive 7th sense and a perfectly amalgamated human/Kree physiology that rendered her resistant to most toxins and poisons. As binary, the character could tap the energy of a white hole, allowing full control and manipulation of stellar energies, and therefore control over heat, the electromagnetic spectrum, and gravity. Light, speed, travel, and the ability to survive in the vacuum of space were also possible. Although the link to the white hole was eventually severed, Danvers retains her binary powers on a smaller scale, enabling her to both absorb energy and project it into photonic form. She can also survive in space, and while she lacks a constant source of energy to maintain the abilities at her previous cosmic level, she can temporarily assume her binary form if empowered with a high enough infusion of energy. Obviously, at this point in time, with Doctor Strange gone, she is our last hope to finally defeat Thanos, and I can't wait to see how this plays out in Infinity War Part 2. So there's definitely a lot to discuss about Infinity War, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the film. What did you think of the final shot? Which heroes do you think will be resurrected, and which do you think deserve to remain dead? Comment below and let me know, and if you'd like to see me discuss the Marvel films in further detail, you can check out my ranking of all 19 films from best to worst at the end of this video. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this. Take care, peace.